Hi everyone. For my part in the group final speeches, I'm going to be talking about how working on our impulses can help us with um, procrastination and overall communication skills. So there's three basic parts of the brain that has to do with your impulse, and that is the thalamus, the amygdala, and the neocortex. When you first experience a stimulation of or your an impulse, your thalamus picks it up and it shoots it straight down to the amygdala, which basically creates that fight or flight reflex. If someone comes up and yells at you, or you get scared, or you're in an uncomfortable situation, and that can lead to acting out an aggressive behavior when we really want to work on being assertive. It helps with procrastination because there's so many impulses that we feel throughout the day, and that can lead to us being distracted. So working on that can help us focus on one thing at a time. For example, your phone. A lot of us use our phones as a distraction, even if we are not meaning to use them as a distraction. If you're working on something and your phone goes off, and you automatically get that impulse to just stop what you're doing, stop the work that you're doing, and to go look at what popped up on your phone, and then you start scrolling through everything, and next thing you know, you're 5-10 minutes behind because of one impulse that you had. You felt like you had to do this. So when when we don't have when we work on that impulse to not be distracted and to not be so urgent to go pick up your phone if it goes off while you're doing something, is something that's very important. We can work on this by meditation. All the meditations that we've been doing at the end of each week can really help us to work on this. We want to be able to take in the impulse and sit with that feeling of discomfort instead of acting upon it. Basically, we're always going to have these feelings, these impulses come to us many times a day, and we just have to learn to deal with them. Like I said, we have to practice our meditations. We have to learn how to sit with them before we react to them. Because, like I said, if you react too quickly to something, like in the book, I think it talked about your boss yelling at you or coming to talk to you, and you have to not act aggressive at them just because your impulse is your thalamus shot down, your thalamus part of your brain shot down to your amygdala, and it takes a time for the impulse to go from your amygdala to your neocortex, where you start to figure out things and what they really are. So we have to be prepared for any type of impulse or stimulation, and we have to learn how to sit with it and not to act passive or aggressive with it. And like I said, working on this will help with procrastination too, not just the fight or flight reflex that we're feeling, that we get sometimes if we are talking to someone who you're unfamiliar with or has power over you and stuff like that. So that can really help you in all life skills, from work to getting stuff done at school. So thank you for watching my part of the video, and I hope everyone has a great last week. Thank you everyone, and good luck the rest of the semester.